Well, that's one way to start a video.
Hey, what's going on? In today's video, we are installing an AWE Touring on the S6. We live streamed this on a Friday. Huge shout out to AWE for sponsoring that live stream and also for sponsoring this video.
So I'm supposed to be filming a video here, but Billy's already halfway through the install. But today's video, we're doing the exhaust on the S6. Billy's already basically taken the stock system off. I have to fit it in my trunk, that's why we cut it. We'll eventually fix that, don't worry. Did you say your test pipe expertise is come in handy here?
A lot of times, yeah.
How come you're not wearing the shirt?
I couldn't find it this morning.
Oh.
I was running late. I apologize.
If you guys didn't know, Billy is the designated official pipe layer of IgnitionTube, so I made him a shirt for it because for some reason we're always touching pipes, doing exhaust stuff when we're in here. So he's the official IgnitionTube pipe layer, and now the pipe taker outer too. All right, now it's a tradition on the channel to start the car with open down pipes. Frank actually made me do this. I wasn't gonna do it otherwise. All right, let's see. How for racing is this car? I don't think I need to stick the camera out, it's gonna be loud. It's not that loud.
That sounds kind of cool, though.
Sounds really good. Turbos.
It's wider than Mike's car. It really is.
One more little one.
It's wider than Mike's car. Hold on.
That sounds really good. All right, now that we've done the stuff for racing, we took the hangers out. Hangers are going back up in. We got all this shiny pipe up in here. I left a piece at home, so I had to run home and get this thing. And in the meantime, we finished the whole exhaust. So now we got to bolt check. Oh yeah, we get the middle thing, bolt check, then we get to start it. Hear what it sounds like. One little rev so I can hear it. First thoughts. It is nice to have a car that finally makes some noise. This car, I don't know if the sport exhaust would have been louder, I guess it would have, but this car literally did not make a peep. Like you could hear some engine whirring from up front. The exhaust did not make a noise. It's so nice to have that 1,000 to 3,000 RPM growl where it actually echoes off of buildings and make it sound like you have a car that's worth driving. I have no oil temp yet, so I can't downshift here, otherwise I would show you. Let me put my window down. Hopefully we can get a red light. And we're not, ow, green light. I have no idea if that comes across on camera. I know the sound comes across way different. But, like I said, it's so nice to have presence around town and to actually have at least a little bit of noise coming out of the car. Now, is it too quiet for my taste? Yes, but two things. One, I'm coming from two very, very, very loud cars prior to this. My S4 with test pipes, my SQ5 with test pipes, both of those were like ear-shatteringly loud. So when I say this is quiet, this might actually be normal for the other people. Let me put my window down here. Listen to this. The car did none of that before this. Part two is that the car still has stock catalytic converters in it and stock downpipes. Now, of course, I would never mess with the catalytic converters for emissions reasons, but let's say I were to put some downpipes in it with the stock catalytic converters in them, the car is gonna get louder. And so what I would like to do is wait, run this AWE Touring with downpipes and see how it sounds. My sneaking suspicion, that may be based in fact, is that when we add the downpipes, the volume will increase, and so I want to check that volume level before I do something like switch to the track. I mentioned it in the live stream, but a huge benefit to AWE's rear mufflers on this car is that they have the 180 technology, which uses Helmholtz sound frequency resonance. It's above my pay grade, but essentially that reduces drone. And so this system has little to no drone on the highway. An interesting thing that you'll note if you're not tuned yet is that you will hear the car switch over from 8-cylinder mode to 4-cylinder mode on the highway. It almost sounds like when you're cruising for a little bit and you just tiptoe into the gas, like the car is misfiring, and then you give it a little bit more and all of a sudden the 8-cylinder kind of rumble comes back. But there's little to no drone on the highway. Again, this car has active noise canceling, so that's a part of it. Even with loud exhaust, I've heard that it's hard to hear anything outside of the car. But the plus side of that is, like I said, no drone. So if I were to switch to the track down the road, I would imagine it has a little bit more drone. It doesn't have that 180 technology in the rear mufflers like this does. And so I'm gonna stick with the touring for now, and then eventually once we do downpipes, we'll gauge the sound level from there. Let me make this clear though. I am not in any way disappointed at the sound this car makes. I think it sounds absolutely awesome. It just needs a little bit more volume behind it, and we will be able to do that. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that AWE makes the best sounding exhausts for Audis, period. And I know they make a bunch of other systems, and they sound really good on those other cars, but I don't know of any other exhaust company who can make these cars sound as exotic as AWE does. I've heard a lot of these V8 cars with cutouts and stuff like that, and it sounds like a Mustang. But I think AWE's done a really nice job of capturing that, like, I don't want to say like Italian exotic V8, but like it makes me think of a Maserati exhaust note, just a little bit quieter. They've really got the tone to it without the rasp, and the same thing was true on the S4. There's a reason why everybody runs the AWE Touring. It's because it's the best sounding exhaust for the 30T, bar none. They're just so good at tuning out the raspiness, bringing the volume, but not bringing the drone. So huge shout out to the homies at AWE. My favorite part of this whole system is the downshifts, and I'm not sure if we have a video clip to capture that, but the way this car snaps off the third to second, and if you're feeling really aggressive, the second to first, although I really like the third to second downshifts, I cannot wait to hear it with downpipes, because it gives you a whop. Audi actually programmed the 7.5 S6 with a crackle tune. It does pop, pop, pop on overrun, but that wasn't heard at all when you were on the stock exhaust. In this exhaust, if you put it in sport mode for the transmission, then pop it over to manual and bang off a couple downshifts with the exhaust form, it gives you a pop, 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 which is really entertaining. I know a lot of people don't like crackle tunes, but I feel like it's okay if Audi programmed it onto the car. And it's not wild, it's just like 3 little backfires. There is just such a nice, the downshifts are butter. We just gotta wait to hear what it sounds like with the downpipe. So that is coming in the near future. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out AWE at the link at the top of the description. Go out there and spread some positivity, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.